All right, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here. And with today's video, I'm gonna be doing another Caudabe case review. Now this particular one is the Synthesis case. This was sent to me free of charge from Caudabe for my unbiased opinion and review. They do make this case for the iPhone 12 Pro Max and the iPhone 12 Mini. I will link all of them down in the description if you do decide to buy this after watching my video. Now this case comes in at $30. So it's definitely not a super cheap case, but it's not the most expensive either. But from Caudabe, the Synthesis is their most protective iPhone case that they've made. So it's super slim, and I'll go over a lot of the details here in just a sec. But as far as the unboxing experience goes, you have a Caudabe box here that's matte black with this a pattern all around the front and back. You do have a picture of the actual case here. So I have the navy blue version, but they also do make it in black and gray. But this is the one I was sent. Synthesis here, and it does say that it is drop tested. So it is drop tested up to 2 meters or 6.6 feet. It's protective screen lips, so it has some raised lips around the front, and it is fingerprint resistant. And then of course, when you do go to the back here, you do have a little bit of a breakdown of a few things here. So one of the main things they talk about is that they were founded on the idea that more isn't better. So their whole thing about being minimal and minimalist, that's all about their branding. And then they do talk about their green initiative down here. And I bring this up every time because it's something that they point out here. So I figured it's important to them. And then you can follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So the way to get it out is just push up and take the case out. So pretty easy peasy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side here. So as far as the actual case goes, it is a semi-translucent case, as you can see here. You can see my fingers a little bit, but it is a hard back. It is fingerprint smudge resistant, fingerprint resistant, and scratch resistant. So definitely like that. As far as the interior of the case goes, it's the same material that's going to be going up against your phone, but the borders do have a lot stronger material. So the case is actually manufactured around the borders with their shock light. So it's a shock absorbing polymer, and it's hard, it's micro etched, so all that. So definitely it's a rugged case, but it's super slim. So let's go ahead and slap the actual phone in. I'm going to do that real quick. Pop in the corners, and there we have it. So there is the black iPhone 12 in the case. So as you can see here, you can definitely see the Apple logo with no issues. Now, if you remember, I did have a black carbon fiber skin on, but as you can see here, you cannot tell that I had a carbon fiber skin. So it's at least not super translucent where you were able to see that. Now, as far as the actual camera bump design goes, they went with this here where it's got some raised lips around this side of it, but then it goes into like where the case kind of bleeds into the actual camera bump here. So as you can see there, when I let the light hit it in different angles, you can kind of just see that little lip that dips down into the case. Now it is protecting the camera, as you can see there. So the camera bump is recessed in there. So it is going to protect it when you do put it back down on any kind of hard surface. And the way with that design is it's completely flat. So there's no shake at all with the back of the case when you lay it down on its back. Now, as far as the sides go, you do have this texturized grip on both sides, as you can see here. So it definitely feels good and instills confidence when you're holding the case. You do have a raised button here. So the power button is raised with a nice little texture to it. Going down to the bottom, you do have precise cutouts for your lightning port and speakers. And then here at the top, there's nothing. And then going down to the side here, once again, got the texturized grip there. You do have your volume up and down buttons with plus and minus if you forgot which one's which. And then a nice precise cutout for your alert slider. So let's go ahead and take a peek at the front. So you can see here, they did talk about the raised lips. And as you can see against my fingers, it is raised around the whole entire front of the screen. It's very minimal, but it's enough to protect it if you do place it face down on any surface or drop it. It's going to protect your screen, and there's no shake at all once again. And then where the earpiece is, obviously the earpiece is not exposed by any, or is not covered up by any means. So, and it is tempered glass friendly. So no issues at all with my tempered glass. Now let's go ahead and do the power button and volume up and down button test and see how responsive and clicky they are. So very clicky buttons, so it passes my clicky button test. And then as far as the alert slider goes, let's see the ease of the access to that. Very easy, super accessible, no issues at all. And then last but not least, MagSafe. So let's go ahead and see the MagSafe compatibility. Instantly recognizes that it's on the MagSafe charger. It does stay nicely snug on there. And so once you start shaking it pretty vigorously, it will fall off. But as you can see here, it instantly grabs it. So definitely MagSafe compatible. So 2 thumbs up there as well. So for 30 bucks, if you're looking for a rugged case that's military standard, that is extremely slim, as you can see here. I mean, it is very slim. And I'm a big fan of these types of backs. You know, you always get these type of backs like with OtterBox cases and things like that, where it's that super smooth, easy transition in and out of your pocket. But with this one, with it being on a case that's so skinny, I'm a big fan of it. So please hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe, and obviously ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. And yeah, so we'll see you on the next one.